Aussie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we've come down to the beach and we're going to learn all about how to surf. But because Ozzie doesn't really know how to surf, I brought a friend so she can teach me. But it's not just anyone. I thought, if I'm going to learn how to surf, I may as well learn from one of the best in the world, as in the whole world. She's been ranked as high as #1 in the world, and I'm pretty proud to say she's a fellow Aussie. Kids, I'd like to introduce you to Aussie's new friend, Sally Fitzgibbons.
G'day Aussie, it's an honour to be here to help.
So stoked to have you on board, and thanks so much for coming along to teach Ozzie how to surf. So I've also brought along two little friends, two little grommies, to help me learn how to surf today. Over here we have Lani.
Hi Ozzie, hi Sally.
Hi Lani.
And we have Channing.
Hi Ozzie, hi Sally.
Yeah, Jenny.
Thanks for coming, kids. It's always more fun to learn new things with mates, and especially when you're learning to surf, because it's good to look out for each other and keep each other safe when you're out there in the waves. So kids, Sal's going to teach me and you all the basics of surfing and what we need to get out there in the waves. So Sal, I brought my board. Is there anything else I need?
That's a good start, Ozzie, but you're missing something.
What's that?
Your wetsuit.
Oh, I better grab my wetsuit. What do you reckon, Sal?
What do you think, Ozzie?
I like your hat.
We're ready to rock and roll.
All right, so let's get stuck in. Talk to me about the board you've got there.
Equipment. So, this is my performance board, Ozzie.
It's a very nice looking board, Sal. Why don't you take us for a tour through the different parts?
I'd love to. So the basics, we've got the nose of the board, we have the top or the deck, we have the rails of the board, and they run all the way down, and then this is our tail right here. And then we need to be able to stick to the board, right? So we have our grip pad. This one right here is our grip pad, and this is the wax.
Cool, so that's what we put our feet onto, and that helps us stop slipping off, is that right?
That's correct, and you'll move your feet all the way up and down the board on any given occasion.
Very cool. And what's on the other side of the board?
There we go, this is the bottom of the deck, and suddenly it has little scoops in it, and then we have our fins.
They're pretty cool, and did you choose them because they're pink?
I did design these ones, and yeah, the Sally Fitzgibbons model, I think they do go faster because they're hot pink.
Very good. So I've got my surfboard, but it looks a little bit different to yours. It's a whole lot taller and a whole lot thicker. Can you tell me why?
Different boards for different occasions. So we're going to be learning today, Ozzie, and this is the best board to learn on. It's called a longboard, and we have a nice little carry strap. You have your leg rope, and then you two have your fins on the back.
Very good.
Bit of wax to stick to the board, and you're ready to go.
Okay, so a beginner can't learn on a surfboard like this.
It's going to be very challenging on this board. You want the extra foam, and that'll help you sit above the water, and then you'll be able to paddle with ease and ride those waves.
Super cool. Well, I'm pretty excited, so can we just hit the water now, or?
Whoa, we got a few more things to learn.
Oh, okay. Talk us through it.
Okay, let's do it. We can practice right here on the beach. So we're going to put our boards on the sand.
Okay.
And then we're going to get comfy. We're going to lay down and we're going to practice how to paddle.
On the board here?
That's it, on the sand.
On the sand.
All right, so you got to use your imagination.
Jump on your boards too.
And then imagination is key. So we're actually out on the water now. We've teleported and we're going to learn to paddle. So we put one arm, stretch it out in front, and one arm is back near our chest. And then we're going to switch. And switch. And we're going to keep our head up and our chest up so we can keep an eye on the waves as they're coming towards us. And
awesome.
Then that's just going to go at different speeds. Can you paddle fast? That's it. You just move your arms faster. Can you paddle slow? And that's all there is to it.
All right. So we know how to paddle. What else do we need to do? Or is this all I need to know to get out there and start surfing?
Paddling is a big part of the game, Ozzie, so we're going to be doing a lot of it. It's going to be great for our fitness, but we want to ride some waves, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. Who wants to ride some waves, kids? I know I do. So Sal, you've taught myself and the kids how to paddle. But can you show us how to stand up on one of these things so we can actually surf?
Oh, this is the best part. So you got to imagine the wave coming and it's going to pick up speed. And for the first few waves, you might just be riding on your belly and you slowly get used to it, and then comes the pop up, and that's the best part. You got to be like as fast as a ninja. So you get like the speed, and then it comes, and then you press up, and then you pop to your feet, and you stay really low, and you bend the knees, and then wherever your arms and your head's looking, that's where you're going to go.
Sounds pretty cool to me. So let's break that down. So we're going to press up, then we're going to, like a ninja, said Sal, pop up, and we're going to bend at the knees, nod at our back,
Yep.
and whenever our eyes and our hands are looking and pointing, that's where we're going to go.
And we can use these arms for stability as well, and then nice and outstretched, and then that's where we're going to go. We've got to remember, Ozzie, the water is moving, so it's going to feel a little bit like this, you know, when we're learning, and you can practice this at home.
Yeah, you could probably just practice this on the ground at home, right?
You can.
Not necessarily on your surfboard.
If you're in your lounge room, you can get a cardboard cutout, or on your bed's a little bit unstable, and you practice jumping up like a ninja.
I like it. So let's just go through that again. Kids, are you ready? Yeah. So we're going to push up, and then we're going to jump up straight into a 2-foot Tony, like a ninja. And we're going to bend at the knees, nod in the back, point the arm and the eyes, and that's where we're going to go. That sound pretty good, Sal?
And things that can help assist this process is definitely, maybe you could be at home and balance on one foot.
Oh, cool. That's a good trick.
Can you balance on one foot?
I can.
And then you can balance on one foot with your eyes closed.
Oh,
And it gets a little trickier.
it
You
does.
can do all these things at home, and you can do the classic. You can be at home, kids, and you can do your push-ups.
Kids, can you do some
They're
push-ups?
going to help with your pop-up. Just like that. So great for a warm-up, Aussie, and great for developing their strength to be able to pop up lightning fast.
Like a ninja. Are we ready to hit the water?
We're just about to hit the water, Aussie, and while we're checking the conditions, seeing where the safe place is, me and Lani are going to wax our boards. So you can show
Waxing
them how
the
it's
board.
done, Lani. Just going to do circle motions,
Channing, you want to do yours?
and we just want to stick our feet to the board. So we do this before we go out in the waves.
Of course.
So Aussie, while we're checking the waves, we've got to finally just wax up our boards.
Wax on.
Do those wax on, wax off. And yeah, nice circle motions, just like Lani's doing. And then our feet will stick to our board, we'll be good to go.
Okay, Sal, you've taught us how to paddle. You've taught us how to pop up and stand and what we need to do to stay straight on the wave. Now, can we please go out there and start surfing?
We're nearly there, Aussie. One more thing.
What else do we need to
One
know?
of the most important ones is our surf safety.
Safety first, of course.
So number one is definitely surfing with mum, dad, or a friend.
Okay.
And someone to watch you at all times.
Right.
And I think important to know where you enter the water and where they're standing, they're the landmarks. So let's just make sure we don't get whipped up and down the beach or off out of sight. So we're going to try and stay right in front of them. So after waves, we're just looking in and making sure, yep, that's where I started.
Cool, I like it. All right, so now with everything that we know, can we please get out in the water?
We're going to take you out there, and it's going to be a nice gentle day behind us. And that's what we're looking for when we're beginning. Just nice rolling waves that we can stand up, and possibly about this big, so it's looking perfect.
Cool. Kids, are you ready?
Yeah.
I know I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I hope so. Sal, let's go.
Let's go surfing! Let's go surfing! Yoo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
thank you so much for teaching us everything you know about surfing. Kids, did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly did. We could pretty much call ourselves surfers now. Probably got lots of practice where we know all the things we need to do to surf. I hope it's inspired you at home to grab a surfboard, get out there, keep trying until you reach your full potential. You can see how much fun it is out in the ocean. I think we're going to get out and surf some more waves. We'll see you on the next video with Aussie. Until then, stay keen.
Happy surfing!
Aussie, 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 oi. Aussie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Aussie here. So we've learnt lots of things about surfing, and how good was that surfing lesson with Sally Fitzgibbons? I'm still stoked, and I hope you kids learnt lots during that as well. Now we're going to enjoy a book together about surfing. This one's awesome because it's about surfing and Australian animals. Pretty perfect, I say. This one's called Wombat Went A-Surfing. And it's illustrated by Lachlan Cray. And this bit at the front of the book here, I love this. To all those who give it a go, because you're probably not going to get surfing on your first try, but if you keep trying and you keep giving it a go, eventually you'll get it and you'll love it. Wombat and his mates could use a summer holiday. Let's visit Cousin Salty, Croc says. He's not too far away. When they get to Salty's beach, he greets them with a grin. A big, toothy crocodile grin. Just in time for a surf, he says. Come on in. Croc's surfed before. He shows them how it's done. Koala has a turn. This is so much fun. Goanna is a natural. He can really hang 10. Emu can't stand up at first, but then he tries again, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Just keep on trying. Wombat's at the water's edge, acting quiet and shy. All his mates are surfing, but he's too scared to try. He shouldn't be scared, should he? The ocean is so big and Wombat is so small. If he stands on a board, he's sure that he will fall. Salty says, I understand. The ocean's pretty strong. But you'll be right. Just follow me and nothing will go wrong. It's so good that Wombat has a friend like Salty that's encouraging him just to get out there and give it a go. And it's also good to have a friend to surf with for safety. Lie on your belly, Salty says, and start to paddle out. So Wombat has a go and soon gets what it's about. Now quickly pop up so you're standing on your feet. Hey, you're a goofy foot. Your stance is pretty sweet. Goofy means you put your right foot forward. And Croc is a natural. He has his left foot forward. Then comes the tricky part. Time to catch a break. Oh no, he's been wiped out, but he's feeling pretty great. Wombat surfs all arvo, catching breaks like a pro. He can't believe at first he was too scared to have a go. And look at how much fun he's having. Can you imagine if he'd stayed on the beach and not given it a try? He would never know that he loves it that much. When the sun sets, Wombat starts yawning. He can't wait to get up early for a surf in the morning. How good is that? Wombat finally got the confidence, with the help of his mate Croc, to get out there and just give it a go. And if he hadn't, he wouldn't know that he absolutely loves surfing as much as he does. So lots of awesome lessons in that book, kids. I certainly learnt lots and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. We'll see you on our next video, and until then, as always, stay keen. Make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on any of the new videos that come out. And did you happen to find the hidden Aussie icon in that video? Make sure you look really closely, because they're in every single video. And we'll see you again soon. Until then, stay keen. Don't forget to follow Aussie on our social channels at Aussie for Kids. Feel free to send us some ideas on what you want to learn about next, what sports you'd like to play, jobs you want Aussie to feature, vehicles you're fascinated with, or any subjects you'd like to know more about. I'm just as keen as you, so together, let's learn more. And if you've got any friends that you think might like Aussie, don't forget to tell them too. See you next time, kids. Until then, stay keen.
Aussie, 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 oi. Aussie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of